Hi everyone, it's Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com, and I'm super excited to show you this new product today. Let me tell you, I was over the moon when it came in the mail. Now, first of all, you know my LifeProof iPhone case that keeps my iPhone waterproof, and you know how much I love it, right? Well, I have been waiting for this for a couple months now. They have come out with a LifeProof case for my iPad. It makes my iPad waterproof. And let me tell you, I am so excited about it. I can't even stop telling people. It's really cool. First of all, it makes my iPad waterproof, shockproof, dirtproof, snowproof. It totally protects my iPad. And I've seen different, and I've tested different iPad cases over the last couple months, and this is the one I was using, which is totally great. You know, I've seen kid-friendly ones and practical ones and stuff like that, but you know what? There's no more kid-friendly than waterproof, because kids and water, they kind of go hand in hand, right? So I'm in love with this case. I think it's fabulous. First of all, look how slim it is. It's not going to bulk up your iPad. So it's really slim. It's lightweight, but like the one I was using, definitely not as lightweight as this. But you know what? This one's waterproof, so I'll take the extra weight. I throw it in my purse, and it doesn't weigh it down that much. It's not that big a deal. But I'm just telling you, this weighs a little bit extra. It has, first of all of the controls, they're still accessible. The volume, the headphones, you still got the home button. You have a port here that you can still charge it with the case on. It's everything, and it has an enhanced speaker port back here, so I can still hear the iPad perfectly. The sound isn't muffled or anything, and I would turn on some music to show you, but then YouTube's gonna flag me that I don't own that music, so I'm not gonna do that. Just trust me that I can still hear movies and TV and everything perfectly. And also, I'm not gonna put it underwater this time because I wanna make this video shorter, so just trust me, I've put it under the faucet. I've put it and submerged it. It can go under up to 6 feet underwater, and you could take pictures, so it makes it waterproof. And what's neat about the case is that there's no cover. There's no cover on your iPad face. Like, mine's totally dirty because my kids have been playing with it and there's fingerprints, but there's no cover to mess up the, the screen or mess up the, picture or make it less sensitive. This is the iPad right here. What they've done is they've sealed the case around the front of the iPad. So it's still waterproof, but it's sealed, but I still have all of the sensitivity of the iPad. So it makes it really, I'm telling you, it's super cool. They thought of everything with this. Plus it's shockproof. It's kind of like rubberized on the side. Shockproof to military standards. So if you drop this and your kids drop it, it's gonna save the iPad. And they also have an accessory. Now this is sold separately, and it is the cover. Since the case has the open face, I highly recommend getting the cover. The cover snaps on the front of it like this and protects your cover. Now, the only thing about this cover is it does scratch up. I can see different scratches from it being on in my purse, but you know what? I would so rather have the scratches on the case or the cover, because that's what it's for, than on the iPad. So it's definitely worth it. All you do is peel it apart to get it off. It's also a stand. Now, you can do it as a watching stand, like if you're watching TV or watching it like that, a viewing stand, I guess they call it, or you put the little one up, and that's the typing stand. So it also becomes the stand. My only concern with the stand and cover is around kids is that this, I'm afraid the kids get to that hinge might break. I'm not going to pull on it too hard because I don't want it to break. That would be my only concern about it, but I think the cover is definitely worth it. So, it's really great for when you're cooking, and if it splashes, your iPad's not gonna be ruined if a little bit of water gets on it. So I think it's really, really great. It does have this port, the little piece up here that unscrews so that you can plug in earphones. It does have an adapter for that. I kind of wish this little piece was connected somehow so that I didn't have to put it somewhere when I did have earphones on, but you know what? I'm not being picky because I love what they did with it. I think the sound is great still. Here's what the box looks like. It looks like this. They're going to be sold at the end of the month in like Best Buy, probably obviously online. And it says waterproof, dirtproof, snowproof, shockproof. It's going to protect your iPad. Now I'm going to say right now, it's expensive. It's expensive than most iPad cases. But again, almost all iPad cases are not waterproof. So that's what you're paying for. It's $149. I'm hesitant to say that because I think that's going to shock a lot of people. But you know what? This iPad costs a lot of money, and I want to protect it. So it's worth it if you want to protect your investment, especially if you have kids messing with your iPad all the time. So it's $149. If you bundle it with the cover, it's $159. But if you buy the cover separately, I think it's like either $20 or $30. So bundling it definitely is smarter because it's gonna be a little cheaper. And I definitely highly recommend this case. I'm telling you, I take this to the gym every day because I can read books on my iPad, and so I just put it like that. And I've been stopped so many times with people asking me what cover and what case this is. And the back is open like this, so it still kind of looks cool. It says LifeProof. I can see the Apple symbol. It's really, really neat, I'm telling you. So if you're looking for a really great case to protect your iPad, whether you're on the pool, if you cook a lot, maybe you're on snow a lot, all of those things can damage and ruin pretty much an iPad. But if you have the case, it's going to protect it. Everything is sealed, like I said, waterproof, every port. Even the one where it charges, that closes, and that is a waterproof seal. It's crazy, right? So there you go. I just wanted to give you a look at it. It's called, naked screen technology, that's what they're calling it. And so the screen is naked. I don't know if you can see that, but it's naked screen because there's nothing in the way of the sensitivity. So I think that's one of the best features. So there you go. That is my look at the LifeProof iPad case. And again, it's not available till August 27th, I believe, but definitely something you want to check out because it's awesome and super cool. And the two paired together, if you have the iPhone case, you're going to be like the coolest thing ever. So there you go. I'm Holly Schultz, and I'm from babygizmo.com. Bye.